Hello and welcome. This is It's Always About Love, and I'm Life Coach Lee Evans. I'm here with psychotherapist Lynn Lara. Lynn has been in private practice for many years, and today she brings all of her experience and wisdom to help you. We are here to answer your relationship questions. It's our desire to help you and make what you learn from this podcast usable in your life right now. Do you have a concern in your life? Something you'd like to discuss? Send an email to its always about love, the number 1 at gmail.com. Now let's get started. Are you there, Lynn?
I'm right here, Lee. Hi.
Hi. Well, I'm glad that you're with us. I know that you were busy going to your favorite place today, and you're back right on time.
What Lee means is that I went to Walmart and I bought some new glue from Gorilla Glue. I'll give it a post. Well, whatever. Gorilla Glue now comes in clear glue. It's expensive for a little bottle, but I love Gorilla Glue. Now it comes in clear glue and you can buy it and it won't show when you glue things. So, okay, do you think Gorilla Glue owes us money now? Because if they do, Lee, we'll spend it on advertising for letting other people know that we're here. Okay, but they're probably not listening. But if you are, anything will help. We'd like to advertise.
Yes.
But we've got over 1,000 people.
Yes.
Holly, that's what you said. Well, maybe we don't need Gorilla Glue.
I need some Gorilla Glue, though. It sounds good.
Oh, yeah. But it's like $6 under $6 for a little bottle. Yeah, but it's clear now. Okay. That's right. Enough of a shout out. That's what that's called. That's enough of a shout out for Gorilla Glue.
It's Monday, and we've got some emails
How are you,
in our
honey?
email box
This is
from
Monday.
listeners. So,
I've got one.
Hi,
that
Lynn
says,
and Lee is
I'm
when we
not
want
sure
started.
where to start, and the other one says, Hi, Lynn and Lee. Okay.
See, I can read
Okay,
it.
well,
And if the
do you want
listeners
to read
will
them,
bear
or do
with
you
me
want
for
me
one
to,
moment,
or
because I need to
what would you
expand
like
the print.
to do?
Let me. Yes. All I can see is Hi, Lynn and Lee. So I need to expand the print here for me.
Yeah, it must be
So I've got it now. Okay, so we've got Hi, Lynn and Lee. I have been with my boyfriend for nearly 4 years. I have 2 children from a previous relationship. I live in a separate apartment 15 minutes away from my boyfriend with my 2 kids. We have a very healthy relationship apart from the fact that he won't commit. Every time we discuss the subject, he says that he never wanted kids. He also says that if he did want kids, he wanted to meet someone, I guess, who is single, and do it in the conventional way. What? Yes.
This is enormous. This is an enormous problem.
Okay. See, if he did want kids, he wanted to meet someone, I guess, who is single in the conventional way, and they would have a family together.
Go ahead,
I keep asking him. Do you want to say something? Oh, I keep asking him why he went out with me in the first place. But he says you cannot help who you fall in love with. I know he loves me and I love him, but this is driving me crazy. I stayed with him for a week recently as my children were with my mom. We got on great and he loved having me around. He even said he missed me. He also tells me that if it was just him and me, things would be different. but the kids were there in the beginning and will still be there for a few more years. They are ages 9 and 11. I have just asked him for a break. Things have changed for me, and I want to live with him or at least have a
Oh,
planned future,
jeez.
not feeling like I am constantly guessing about our future. I know I should end it, but I love him so much. He is caring, sensitive, and so much fun to be around. If I was 20, this would be okay, but I am 35 now, and
Oh,
me and my kids are a package deal. Help. Ooh, well, I've heard you say, believe what he says. Take him at what he says.
mm. What do you think, Lee?
And I'll stop there. That was it. Yeah.
Good,
Yes.
good. It's true. Oh, that was it? I want to thank you for that wisdom. But it's true. It's true. Isn't that sad? Honey baby, I'm talking to you, listener. You can't be with someone who doesn't want your kids too. It's impossible and it's not fair to them. I mean, are you thinking about your mother
I
raising
didn't.
your kids? Is that what you're thinking about? Mm, I bet you are. I feel very sad about this. Lee, you should tell me. Say, this is going to be sad. I thought it was going to be, oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know what to do for you, honey, because you cannot be involved with someone who doesn't want your kids. And, geez, I was with a fellow today who's raising his grandson, but nah, it's not true. He doesn't really want the grandson, and it's never going to work. Raising his wife's grandchild. Yeah, it's not going to work. Now, what you can do is dump him nicely. Just tell him you understand, that you believe him, and that you need to go ahead and really believe him. So therefore, you need to end the relationship. Now, what he might find, leave him alone. Don't call him. What he might find is that he misses you terribly, and therefore he's willing, more than willing, wants to raise your kids as well as be with you because he misses you so much. That's your only hope. But you can't be in a relationship. So when you break it off with him, you'll be breaking it off. Don't tell him that you hope he misses you. Don't say anything about that at all. Let him find out if he misses you. But if he calls you in the meantime and says, I miss you, then say, but honey, you heard me. I can't be
9
with
and
you
11.
because
Yeah,
I have
it
children.
is.
And I'm so sorry because I miss you too. But that's the only way we can do it. My children come first in my life because they need me. That's true. They do need you. So, what'd she say, 8 and 11? Something like that. Isn't this sad? Isn't this sad? But it is the truth, and it's the way it has to be. And it may be, my dear
Interesting. I
mother
didn't
of
think
two
about that.
beautiful children, it may be that he will change his mind. But what's he like with the kids
Yes.
now? Is he
Yes.
good with them? She doesn't say anything at all. She says about how he is with her, but she doesn't say anything about how he is with the kids. You know, the absence of her speaking about how he is with the kids is deafening. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's so loud
Yeah.
that it's deafening. Okay, sweetheart, this is what you've got to do. You have to dump him kindly by telling him that you understand that he really doesn't want to be with someone who already has kids, and that you've got to end it because you could not at all let go of your kids. They wouldn't. It isn't good for them to go live with your mother, by the way. I promise you, kids need their own mother, not your mother. And if you dump your kids and want them to be raised by your mother, it will hurt them and it will mark them for the rest of their life. That's truly what I'm saying right now. So you've got to put your kids first. If you dump him, he's not going to be scarred for the rest of his life, but your kids will be if you dump them. I know dumping is such a strong word. So I want you to not, I think you're probably thinking about letting mom, your mother, letting grandma raise the kids. I suggest that you not do that. That's not good for your kids because they're going to be dealing with rejection, feelings of rejections by their mother for the rest of their life. It will hurt them tremendously. If anything, what you can tell him is the kids will be in my home for another 4 years. If that's, the one is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 8 years, 17, 18,
I don't want to
10 years,
disagree.
another 10
I want to
years.
say
And you
that's
can
very
say,
interesting
you know,
when you
in 10
mentioned that about
years,
her
I'll be
giving the
happy to
kids
marry
to the
you, honey,
grandmother or
but
her
I
mother.
cannot,
That would scar them.
uh,
They would feel rejected for the rest of
have
their
my mother
life.
raise my kids, because maybe he's
That's very
thinking you're
interesting.
going to go ahead and turn them over to your mother. If you do that, hon, it's not good for your kids. I promise it's not. So, how sad. Lee, do you have anything that you
Because they're old enough
disagree with me or that
to
you want to
understand. They're old enough to
say?
understand that she basically chose the boyfriend over them. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. Right. But it's true. It is true. They will be dealing with that kind of rejection for the rest of their life. It will affect them in many, many ways. And, hmm? Yeah, yeah. But it's more than that. It's more than that. It's that she didn't choose them. See, their focus isn't the boyfriend. Their focus is the fact that they're getting rejected by her. And because she didn't say anything at all about the way her current boyfriend is treating her kids, that kind of lets me know that she's thinking about letting go of the kids and having her mom raise them. It's not good for the kids. The kids need their mother. They do. Or their actual father. You didn't say anything about him. What's their relationship like with him? If he is a good parent, that's not a terrible thing for you to have him ask him if he's willing to raise the kids. Or here's another idea. You have the kids 1 week, he has the kids 1 week. That may be something that your current
Yes.
boyfriend can
That
handle
was good. Good
and
suggestion
is
about
more agreeable
having
to
the
him,
children
as
divided
long
between
as
the
the kids are with their
mother and the
real
father.
parent or parents. That's what's important. Boy, I'm glad I talked a little bit more because you didn't say anything about their actual father. But kids need their parents more than a grandparent and more than anyone else. A foster family, they do. I'm done now. I'm glad I talked a little more because then I came up with the idea of the biological father too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to call her Ellen. Would you, Ellen, if you'd like to, please write back to us and tell us how it's going and what you've decided
Okay,
to
let
do.
me go to that
My
one.
hunch, Ellen,
Make sure I get it
sweetheart,
right.
is that you're thinking of
Okay,
having your mother raise them, and that
right.
the kids are going to pay if you do
Okay.
that. It won't be a good thing for them. Even if your mother is wonderful, and I'm sure she is, the kids
Here
biologically
we go. I'm
need
not
the
sure where
actual
to start,
parent.
so here goes. Let me check
And
our time and
the
make sure we got enough
Grandparents
time to do both.
Anonymous
Yep.
does not like me for saying this,
Yes,
but
we do.
it's true.
I first
Kids
moved in
need
with my boyfriend
their
in April.
actual
We have a 2-year-old
biological
daughter and have lived
parent
together,
or
but currently he
parents,
moved out. The
period.
story of
It's the
us
way it
is we
is.
fall
Okay,
in
now
love
I'm
and then we
done.
fall out
What
of
about
love.
the
And
next letter?
always
You
he
want
has
to read
went with
that?
other people for a couple of weeks and then we end up back together. We got back together a few weeks
This
ago
one
after
starts, I'm
spending
not
two
sure
months
where to
apart.
start.
Our issue now is
So here
while we
it
were
is.
apart,
Okay.
this time he
Whoa,
started dating
that's
one of my
big print.
friends. She had just recently
That
split
is
with her boyfriend
45
and a
font.
couple of weeks ago
Okay,
had
go
just
ahead.
had a baby before they got together. This really hurt me badly. I was all the time and couldn't see a reason for
Do we really?
life. I felt I'd
Okay,
lost two
okay.
people I really cared for. They were only together for 3 weeks. I've told him I forgive him, and I haven't spoken to my friend since she told me she was with him. My problem now is I've been told they have been seen together, which he says isn't true, but not just that he is currently going through money trouble, which I was trying to help him with. He says he wants his space and he didn't want to talk to anyone. I've missed him so much. He has called once, but the conversation only lasted 2 minutes, and when I called him, he didn't answer, just texted me back to say he didn't
Oh,
want to
baby.
talk to me again.
Oh,
I'm really
baby.
missing him, and our little girl keeps asking for her dad. I asked if he was coming over to see us at the weekend, in the weekend or on the weekend, and he said no. He didn't feel up to it. I do love him. What can I do to get him back? Yes.
Mm, mm. Why do you want him? Why do you want him back, honey? Oh, you guys. You guys, you're hard on me. Oh, this is so sad. Um, okay, first of all, I want to say something. We tend, when our significant other is seeing someone that we know, we blame that
I'm
person.
interested
Do
in
you
what
understand what I'm
you're
saying, Lee?
saying. She's
She
cutting her
forgave
friend
him,
out,
but blamed her
but
friend.
she's forgiving her
I want
boyfriend,
you
and so
all
she does
to
she have
hear
it
this.
backwards?
Your
You're saying
friends really don't owe you anything. The person you're in love with is who owes you something, meaning fidelity,
right.
meaning not to go out with anyone while they're with you. So what we do is we cut our friend out of our life, and you can go ahead and do that, but you forgave your boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh, babe. Lee, what do you think?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Isn't he what she says?
Yes, yes, that's his
Well,
daughter
not
too.
necessarily. I don't think she should want her friend back in her life either, but we forgive
She said she
the
was
one
she said
the
she was
boyfriend.
joking.
but we continue to blame the
It says,
friend.
this really hurt
Guess
me
who
badly.
owes
I was
you
drinking all the time and couldn't see a
the
reason for
decency
life.
to not get
She was,
involved with your friends or to get involved with anybody else while they're with you? And this fellow does this a lot. Let's call him
yes,
Dan. Dan does this a lot to you. And we'll call her Donna. Donna and Dan. Dan goes out with other women a lot, Donna. And I'm sorry you have a little 2-year-old girl. Right, Lee? Yeah. Yeah. He's got to be. Oh, is he drinking? Ah, is he drinking? Where did she say that? I missed that. Oh, I missed. How could I miss that? I see that now. Okay. Well, then I have something for you to do, Donna. Go to AA.
right, right.
You need to be in AA. You will begin to change. And you must be drinking now because you're split up with him and you're calling him to get him back. Donna, start going to AA. You've
Dan,
got to stop drinking.
Dan. Mhm.
And you will never, ever have a good relationship because you, my darling, looks like you're an alcoholic, Donna. Looks like you are. Alcoholics medicate their problems with alcohol and drugs. And that's what you do. You said it hurt so much. I drank and drank. Right, Lee? Yeah. Well, but that's a really good thing. Donna, you're really going to change a lot if you quit drinking. And it's probably true that Don, did I say call him Don? I forget now. Dan, that Dan, your boyfriend, is also an alcoholic. And that your girlfriend who went out with him is also an alcoholic. Because you guys all stay together, and why would he get involved with somebody who doesn't drink? So, of course, she probably does. But you've got to go get sober first. Just 30 days. Just 30 days, baby. And wait and see how much you change. And you can take your little girl with you. There are lots of AA meetings if you live in a city that have babysitters that they pay. You don't have to pay for them, but the meeting pays for a babysitter. Or just have your little girl with you. If you don't have somebody to watch her and you don't want to leave her with just anybody, so take her with you. They'll be glad to have a little 2-year-old child in the meeting there. And you need to quit drinking and just let your boyfriend go right now, the father of your child. Just let him go right now. The focus needs to be on you. And on how in the worldly did I forget to look for the fact that she was drinking? Okay, you may not like me. I don't care. It's okay. I've had people call me a name when I said they're an alcoholic. I promise you that you have the disease of alcoholism. And the reason that I know that is because you are using alcohol as medication when you're upset. Well, a social drinker doesn't do that. They wouldn't even think of using alcohol to keep from feeling their hurt feelings. But an alcoholic would. And here's another thing. Do you ever black out and forget what you've done? I don't know. You didn't say that you had. But I promise you, I have no doubt that you are suffering from the disease of alcoholism. And I want you to start going to AA meetings. Get yourself a sponsor, a woman who's older than you, a woman who has 5 years or more in AA, and you need her help right now. She will help you. She will love you to death, and she will help you. You'll see. and everything is going to change for you. I don't know what's going to happen with your boyfriend or the father of your child, but I'll tell you something. He cannot
No, I
be
agree with
a
everything
good
you've
father
said,
to her as
and
long as
you're
he's
right.
drinking.
Her
I
job
know
is to
he's
become a good
drinking,
mother, and she
and
will
he
become a
cannot
good
be a
mother
good father to her. So your job
through the
is to
AA
become a
program.
good mother to your daughter and to start going to AA meetings and to get a sponsor. A woman who has 5 or more years in AA, and let her begin to help you work the steps and take care of your daughter. You're going to be real pleased. Everything's going to change, and this is the first thing you can do to get your boyfriend back. But you will never get him
Yeah,
back if you
yeah.
don't start this way. Do you have anything to say, Lee? Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep.
Doesn't sound like
And
it.
the only way that you're ever going to get him back
Well, we're really
is if
close,
he
and
quits drinking
oh, that was
too.
some
You
good
don't want him
suggestions, and
as long as
I
he's
love the
doing,
names
honey, it's only going
Donna
to
and
get
Dan.
worse. One of your girlfriends,
Donna,
it's going to turn
33
off all
days
of your girlfriends.
to get sober.
You don't know
Did
pain
I get
yet
that right?
until
30
you've
days to
seen what a
get
mess an alcoholic can make of
okay,
your
30
life.
days.
So,
30
yep,
days to get sober.
okay, and write to us. We love hearing from you. We do, and I care about you. I was kind of upset, but I happen to know that if you do what Lee and I want you to do, everything's going to change, honey, and you're going to be happy. And I bet you haven't been happy much. So, and I know we're over time.
Yeah. But she's going to be a much better mother now,
Good, good.
better person. And one of the big things you say is we need to focus on our children. And you told her
30
that she
days.
needed also to focus on herself right now, but that's focusing
Well,
on her and her
well,
child
no, but at the end of
and
30
get a
days,
sponsor.
everything is
Yes.
so different. If you've gone to
And good
meetings
advice. You
and
said
hired a
get a
sponsor,
sponsor that's
and if you've
older, an older
gotten
woman,
alcohol out of your
at least
body,
5 years.
marijuana, if you're smoking marijuana, that can take up to 2 years. It's really something. But alcohol, give yourself a break. You will be so different. I love this. I love this story. So
Okay.
poor Donna. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
I agree.
Yep,
Yes, we do.
yep. And get a sponsor in AA. Well, all sponsors in AA are wonderful.
Well, thank you. And thank you, listeners, for writing to us. And Donna,
Actually,
please write back to us.
had 5 years. Did I?
We,
It's fine if she's
wow,
an
I've
older
learned some
woman would
things
be
from
like a
what you wrote
mother
and
figure for you,
all the
Donna. But
wisdom that
she
Lynn
doesn't
shared
have
with
to
us.
be
Thank
older.
you
I was
very
just saying
much.
somebody who has
I
five
just
years
love
or
it when we
more
do this.
in AA.
When I get to learn these new things,
But if I
these
said
new
an
things
older
that
woman,
because I
that's
take
good.
notes all
That's
the
like a
time.
mother figure.
I'm
You
constantly
need
still taking,
somebody
and I
to
know
care
I am
about you right
taking
now.
notes.
Me and Lee care about you, but you need to find a sponsor in a meeting. But we sure do
I still
care.
take them. Yeah.
Oh, you poor
So Ellen, thank
precious
you for
mother.
writing in too.
Okay. Well, Lee Evans, you are wonderful.
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I know you do. Huh, huh. I did make a request that Lee stop taking notes, but She's not lying. She still takes them. Oh, Lee, remember
And
the
now Blade
movie? What did
Runner's
I
the
go see
second,
the
right?
other day? What's it called? Blade Runner. It got
Yeah.
terrible reviews. It's not a bad
Wow.
movie,
And that's
but nobody really wanted to be there. It takes forever for it to be over. I loved the movie, of course
wow.
I did, but nobody else, because it's deep. And I was right, because I said, Lee, I don't think you'll like it. Not for any reason. People, hardly anybody's going to see it now. But I loved it. I did.
Okay.
It's spiritual,
Thank you,
but
Lynn.
it's okay, you guys. Let me
We
tell
will be
you,
back
Eyes Wide
tomorrow,
Shut.
Tuesday,
Stanley
5 p.m.
Kubrick's last
Pacific
movie that he
time.
made
So until
was
then,
nothing short of great, and it was the most hated
yes,
movie
keep the
that's ever
letters
come
coming.
out, I think.
And remember,
But I
it's
know people don't.
always
No, I
about
don't know if it's that.
love.
Well, this isn't Stanley Kubrick's
And
movie, but
we
yeah,
love
nobody's
you.
going to see
Good
it
night,
now.
everyone.
And I loved it. But I loved it because of the spirituality that was in it. And same thing for Eyes Wide Shut. Lots of spirituality. So it's okay, you guys. Don't go see Blade Runner unless you really, really, really love science fiction. Okay. Yay. The letters coming. Keep the letters coming. Oh, not bad. We do, you guys.